Okay, so yesterday I was also trying to make a video on like one of the major things that scares the fuck out of me from my childhood, which was, being made to tell a truth other than my own. If something happened in the house, like a glass broke or, a fork moved from over here to over there, or just anything small like that. If nobody fessed up to it and she was in a mood for a scapegoat, I would be made to fess up to it. And I mean, she would get in my face, point at my finger, tell me God, put the whole God thing on me about going to hell, put the whole God thing on me about God knowing what the truth is and how I'm going to hell and I'm a liar. She'd wag her finger in my face if I try to say anything. She slapped me across the face. And she'd get me until I told her truth, until I changed my story completely from my truth, whatever the truth, my truth was, to her truth, whatever her truth might be. Okay, yes, I broke the glass. And then, and it was so bad, I just got nasty fucking puke bumps. I mean, it's so disgusting. Like, she terrorized me, guys. The fact I'm trying to establish is that this woman literally terrorized like Guantanamo Bay type of shit, like terror tactics, my ass. So let's say it took her 20 minutes, half an hour of punishment, and just nasty, brutal verbal assault, and to get me to admit to whatever and as soon as I admit, man, it was, oh, you are a liar. You know what I mean? Like, God damn. You can't win, bud. There's no way you can win in that game. And like I said, so then she would play that mental fucking game with me and say, oh, now you want to tell the truth. Now you want to. And then, again, most of this, before my stepdad left, it was all as a build-up to when he got home so he could whip my ass for whatever she wanted my ass whipped for. This woman is not a good woman. This woman is evil. This woman had evil in her, and she still does. But yeah, she would brutalize me. I mean, brutalize me to get me to speak her truth. Slapped across the finger in the... I spent more hours staring at a wall than most of you could even fathom. I spent more hours staring at a wall than any of you could imagine. Any of you, none of you would believe if I even tried to give you a number of how many hours I spent staring at a wall as a child, as punishment. Not sleeping, not leaning, nothing. Freestanding in front of a wall. There was a stretch where my abuse was so bad by my mother that I blocked out. I can't even remember, but I remember walking outside the front door of my house, going to the side of the house, making whatever deal with whatever fucking forest fairy to be able to float to take my pain away. She would come up behind me and just start hitting me until I fell on the ground, and then just start kicking me. Because she would get a phone call or be upset about something. Half the time I would never even know it was for. She'll deny all this. And I can only imagine, my brother was 2.5 years younger than me. I can only imagine, like, he had to blocked all this out. There's no way he sat there and looked at it, saw all that trauma and just, and took it in. And, consciously, and to be able to remember it. There's no fucking way. And, you know, my sisters, like I said, I think my older sister was 4 when I left. I think my younger sister was 2, or they might have been 6 and 4 or 4 and 2. I can't remember, something like that. Young, very young. But yeah, I can imagine, you know, when they saw the abuse my mom was given, they blocked it out. You know what I mean? At that age. And again, just the love bombing, like the complete terror and nastiness and abuse and torture to get me to say her truth. And then after punishment was completely meted out, like the love bombing, you know, it was that. And that's why when I got out at 16, a year and a half later, when I joined the military, I was right back in her grips. You know, I put my fucking wife and my unborn child in her fucking hands. You know, she knew what kind of grip she had on me. She knew exactly what she was doing. She knew exactly what she did to me. And she's fooled all of you. All of you just continue to berate me and beat me up and abuse me because of the abuse my mom put on me. That is fucking nuts. You guys are stupid, man. You guys are stupid. You guys are some useful fucking idiots who are so busy with your fucking bread and circuses, man. Disgusting. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. You're selfish. You're nasty, self-indulging motherfuckers is what you are. And you need to wake the fuck up to what really matters, because you can't take that shit to hell with you guys. When you get out of here, when you leave this place, you're not taking this shit with you. And you better hope you don't reincarnate back to some fucking fucked up position that I got in this life. You better hope. Yeah, we'll see what you're saying then about working harder and not trying enough and having lessons to learn. Come back as some fucking peasant into an abusive household and see how you feel, fucker. Oh, man. Damn, dude, so fucked up, bro. Judgmental assholes, bro. I mean, people on their fucking high horses thinking that they're dictating down to other people, you know? And it just makes me sick going back again to the way that I was when I came out of the military. You know, again, on my mom's program, guys, I'm trying to take, like, as I'm going back through this, I'm trying to take fucking responsibility for shit. It's just very hard. I'm struggling with things because I was beaten into submission. I was literally like, the soul was attempted murder on my soul for years and years and years and years and years as a child. And I'm not saying that excuses, you know, my abusive behavior that I've given towards other people. What I am saying is that, like, on a day-to-day basis with how busy we are, it's like impossible not to like pass down that abuse because of the program you're running on. And when you're so fucking busy, you know, there's no time to reevaluate. There's no time to do an after action review. There's no time to go back and you know, have hindsight about any of this shit, you know? And that's what I'm saying. So like the whole system just keeps you caught up in this, and it just keeps playing itself out. But yeah, so I mean, that stranglehold this family had on me, I've just been a convenience, and not even a great convenience for them, like a convenience for them, like they keep me far away. Like, I talk to him every few years, you know, because I'm just, you know, I don't know if I was bought and paid for, you know, for other people's convenience in this life. I don't know what transpired. All I know is I was sacrificed in some way, sort of fashion, for at least my mom and God knows who else. And it's obvious. You know, to say otherwise is just gaslighting myself or group thinking out of it. You know, when I critically think about this, it is quite fucking obvious that I was sacrificed definitely for my mom, and I don't know the other family dynamics, but there are definitely some fucked up family dynamics going on. So that's where I'm at.